So we have gone to the Supreme Court and we have filed with the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court have accepted our appeal, and we of course need to see what the Supreme Court decides. And with its immense wisdom, I'm sure the Supreme Court would give us a favorable and a fair judgment. We are waiting for that. We're quite confident about it. Um, Going on to the budget, I think as usual, I mean, we would expect a cut in taxes. We would really expect an increase in spending. And if there's an increase in spending, this would, of course, whether it's a small projects, large ones, all this would increase spending. And if spending increases, there would be a better flow of money. And if that happens, customers would come out and shop. We also seen that the RBI also being cutting rates, its repo rates, which are great again for buying cars, amongst other things. I think we are in a good stead, and whatever the government decides, I'm sure it'll keep the people's interest in mind. And having said that, I'm also confident that there are so many products which are coming from different players, which means there are more choices for the customers, which will also mean that the interest levels of the customers would be held high because they would want to go out and shop new products. And when they do that, usually the automobile sales really start taking off. It's a great question. Let's take a step back and have a look at other mature markets where EVs are there. You're talking about America, you're talking about Europe, you're talking about Australia, you're talking about these developed countries where the EV infrastructure itself, even in these developed places, it's a challenge. It's a challenge of putting enough chargers, it's a challenge of monitoring these chargers to keep them working. So it's not an easy challenge to solve. Of course, the government subsidies and the government push is important so that this can accelerate. But I find that this is a short term, not a short term problem, it's a medium term challenge, which the company, the industry, the government, all of us perhaps need to work it out to solve it. Yes, as India grows, its EV percentage also has grown in terms of penetration. 2023, 2024, it was about 2.5% for cars, passenger vehicles, that is. And last year in 2025, we saw that go to about 4.5%, which is a tremendous growth in terms of penetration. This will continue to happen. There'll be alternative fuels which come in, hybrids, CNGs, all this. See, when you look at it, even CNGs, which was introduced quite a few decades ago, we still have infrastructure problems. So the government and the industry needs to come together to solve its challenges in helping alternative source of fuel grow. CNG hybrids and EVs play a big role in it. Even this year, last year in 2025, we've seen that these three combined together have come for to more than 33 to 35% of penetration. This will continue happening. You'll continue seeing petrol and diesel vehicles, their market share shrink. So I think the power to the people. The people have the right. The customers have the right to make the choice of what kind of fuel they want according to their usage.